This summer at Compassion Camp, we are learning about how we can change the world with loving kindness. Covenant's pianist, Bonnie Summerfield, will share some practical ways we can jump into action to share compassion with the earth.
Our Creator, our very Creator, made life. And none of us can make life. But through all of nature and all of the world, we all depend on actually everything that God created. We live here. We've got to take care of this place. And we take so much for granted. If I see things happening that people are taking for granted about this world, I try to do my best to at least care for my part of it, and let other people know that we all need to do it. One thing we can reduce is our use of plastic water bottles. We've gotten really, really good at drinking water out of these things. But they're clogging the environment. You see them all over next to the road. They float in the water. They're getting at the beach and the oceans. So we need to start doing this. Just refill, wash occasionally, or reusable water bottles. Another culprit is the plastic bag. People only use these things really for a few minutes before they throw them away. I see them in the trees. So we have to use these reusable things more often. This was a bottle of iced tea. I just thought it was pretty. Not all iced tea bottles are pretty, but it's glass. And even though it's recyclable, I just thought it was perfect for flowers. Okay, cardboard egg cartons. Well, you can make all kinds of crafts with them. Start little plants in them, fill them with earth and put some seeds in, and it'll decompose into the ground. This is a plastic container. You could use it to take some snacks in for food, or store buttons or little beads in something small. Yeah, definitely something like this. I put extra soup in that I've made. I might give someone a container full of soup, and you can use it again and again. My neighbor even gives them back to me after I've given her soup. Another way we can make these last longer is to, I line my waste baskets with them. I never buy plastic bags anymore. If you have a cat or dog, to clean up after the animal. First of all, these things are recyclable, but only at the grocery store. If you put them in with your recycling, it clogs the machines, it tangles up. So don't do that. You could put plastics, you could put glass and paper and cans all in the same bin. single stream recycling. Okay, plastics, numbers 1 through 7. You can find the numbers usually on the bottom. But they don't want the lids if they're smaller than a credit card. We have to chuck them in the trash. Unfortunately, we have to chuck them in the trash. I wash out my recyclables first because they don't want dirty, contaminated, bacteria-ridden containers and bottles. So I actually put them in the sink. I do my dishes by hand and I put them in the hot soapy water, wash them out just like I do a dish. Some things like peanut butter jars, you have to soak first and then you can wash them. Even animal food cans, you could soak them first too, and then it's not so yucky. I have a big wastebasket in my kitchen that I use just for recyclables. I put them all in there. If it gets too full, I take it down to the big recycle bin that I have for the trash guys to take.